Hey, what's up, my sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another video, my viewers and subscribers. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Yes, man, the weekend. Always nice to be here chilling on the weekend, my peeps. So, we have a couple of stories to take a look at in this video. We see where the Trinbago Knight Riders coach, Abhishek Nair, he did an interview and he was talking about how it is coaching and managing a team that has people like Pollard, Russell, Narayan, Puran, and these big name players in it. He was speaking about that. He also spoke about Akil Hussein, and he had something very interesting to say about Hussein. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, we see where the Australian ODI captain Aaron Finch is said to retire from ODI cricket come Sunday, tomorrow. Yes, my peeps. I think he will be playing his last game against New Zealand. So that will be his final ODI game. It's not like he's retiring from international cricket overall. He's retiring from ODI cricket. Will be still will be playing T20. So we're going to talk a little bit about that also. But before we go any further, hit that subscribe button. Don't leave the video before you're subscribing, my peeps. I don't know how now moves, so subscribe, man. Alright, so we know that usually in any tournament, when you have a team with a lot of superstars, it can either go good or it can either go very, very bad. And quite a few persons have been saying that this team, the Trinbago Knight Riders, it's heavy. And I hear people saying too many rats never dig a good hole and all sort of things. But the Trinbago Knight Riders coach, Abhishek Nair, he actually did an interview and he was saying that, there is no added pressure for him working with these group of guys. He was saying that there isn't really any added pressure when you have people like Pollard, Narayan, Puran, and Russell. There is actually no pressure. Well, not no pressure, but there is a limited amount of pressure because these guys, they are established players, they are international cricketers that you don't definitely need to dig down and to motivate them or anything like that. You understand? He was saying that these guys are fully committed to the cause, and funny enough, this is actually his first stint as a full T20 coach. Yeah, man, he was working with the Knight Riders, the Calcutta Knight Riders over there in India as an assistant coach. But this is the first time he's taking on a full stint, a full job like that. And according to him, coaching these guys is like overseeing a state or overseeing a country. You understand? It's just basically overseeing and guiding, not really digging down and trying to get these guys to understand their roles or to understand certain things. Because according to him, they are professional and they do what needs to be done. For those who are not too sure about this guy, you can say that he can be credited for unlocking the new form of Dinesh Karthik. Yeah, man, he actually did some work with Dinesh Karthik as it relates to his finishing and batting in the death over. So a lot of persons would have credited him as the man who would have unlocked that sort of finishing potential or finishing style from Dinesh Karthik. So he's someone with experience. He wasn't a top player in his days. Was an all-rounder, didn't play a lot of games, but seems to be one of the young coaches that is actually coming through now. And according to him, he's loving the whole thing, the whole camaraderie of the guys, the Pollard, the Russell, the Narayan, the Puran, and all of these guys. He's loving it, he's enjoying it, and he's saying that the pressure, the fact that he's taking up his first job here, he's happy, basically happy that there are certain guys that are accomplished players that he just need to guide them or to oversee them, as he would have said. Sometimes as a young coach, you get a chance to coach senior players, people that are doing it at the highest level for a while. Sometimes these same players can behave as if you as a young coach have no idea what you are saying. But according to what he's saying, nothing like that. Things are going good. And he's saying that they just need to make sure that they give these players time to perform, give the players the time they need to perform. So one or two of them might be failing in the early stage, but according to him, these guys are known to dominate cricket around the world. So you just need to give them enough time. And he's not worried about these guys bonding or anything, because they are doing what needs to be done even when they are in and around the dressing room. According to them, the place is not tense, it is light, a lot of joke and all of them sort of things, my peeps. So according to him, everything is good in the Trinbago camp. So if it is the case that they don't go all the way, it should not be said that it's because of egos clashing. There is no clashing of any egos, apparently, based on what this coach is saying. So he also spoke about Akil Hussain, saying that he sustained a small groin strain and is working his way back. He should be back very soon. He went as far as to talk about Akil Hussain and his potential going on to probably play all formats of cricket for West Indies. Now, he would have indicated that where Hussain is concerned, he came across him in, I think it was 2019, when he came out and he was working here in the CPL. He was here in the CPL, not as a head coach or anything, but he discovered, well, not discovered, he first met Akil Hussain then, and according to him, the young man has grown leaps and bounds and has the ability to go on to play cricket at the highest level, at the test level. You understand? And he said he's definitely looking forward to continue working with him. And for those who can remember, Akil Hussain actually secured an IPL contract recently as a net bowler. So definitely good to see the coach endorsing Akil Hussain and saying that he's definitely looking good. So yeah, that is basically the story where that is concerned, my peeps. Just to let you know that the Trinbago Knight Riders coach is saying that no ego is clashing in the team. Everybody is good, and you just need to give players time to perform, because these are all guys that know how to perform at the highest level. So he's not even worried about them or anything like that. So there you have it, my peeps. Just keep a close eye on Trinbago Knight Riders to see how they are going to manage. You would have seen that big defeat that they got just recently. So before we go though, guys, let's talk a little bit about the Australian white ball captain Aaron Finch, who is set to walk away from the international ODI game, from ODI cricket, come Sunday. His last game will be against New Zealand. Now, this is a surprise to many, as he was planning to lead the team all the way up to next year into the 50R, the ODI World Cup in India. But he has had a string of bad performances, my peeps. His last